Murray Bridge, huh? Of all places. Look at this little paradise that we're in. We're going to go kayaking in here. Very pretty. So it's this place that we're staying at is called the Avoca Dell Caravan Park. It's just a little park. It's not 4 stars or anything like that, but it's actually nice. It's quite pleasant. All the facilities are clean and tidy. They're dated, but it's tidy. I'll show you around it at some point, but some of the things that you can do here is yabbying and fishing. Obviously there's little wildlife in here, but kayaking is going to be one of the things we're doing, and there's a beautiful sunset happening right now, so it's going to be actually quite pretty here watching the sun go down tonight. Probably a lot of mozzies, so make sure you're prepared for mozzies. There's little baby duckies here. Little baby duckies, they're coming. Hello, you baby duckies.
A duck walked up to a lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, bump, 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 got any grapes?" The man said, "No, we just sell lemonade, but it's cold and it's fresh and it's all homemade. Can I get you a glass?" The duck said, "I'll pass."
Bump, bump, bump. Got any grapes? You're the Drake, aren't you? Hi there everybody, welcome to my channel, welcome to this week's episode. Now this week's episode is going to be a little sort of quieter than the rest because we're actually just having a little down week. So this week we are actually at Murray Bridge in South Australia, and we're staying at a lovely little caravan park here, and I'll show you around. It's just a little basic caravan park, but it's actually really nice, and it's right here on the river. We are basically about, I would say 300 meters maybe away from the river. Like I can literally walk over with my kayak on its wheels and pop it in here, and as you can see today is just a stunning day. So this week's episode I'm just going to show you around this little park. We haven't done a lot of activities here. Like I said, we're just having a down week. We just need to have a week where we're not doing too much, and Toby's also gone over to see his friends. So I'm also going to go through my weekly budget again. So my weekly budget that we spent here. We didn't spend a lot of money. We did at the start because we had a few little things, so hence why I've just kept it a bit quiet. So I'm trying to really stick to this budget. As I've said in the previous episodes, we do have more than the budget I'm going on, but I'm trying to sort of see if I can get out of it a lot cheaper. And at the moment, traveling around in caravan parks, you're not able to save a huge amount of money, and a lot of the money I spend is costing into that. So I'm going to start looking at cheaper options as I go. Like, it's really early days for me, and obviously people who have had early days of this kind of lifestyle, you'll probably find that you're the same as me, that you are a little bit nervous and you're putting all your eggs in one basket, so to speak. So for me, I don't have solar set up yet. That will happen, but at this point in time I don't. And what I've decided that I am going to do is bite the bullet and not so much get what I want everything all at once. I'll probably just get myself a battery box just so I can run that fridge and charge up some stuff. So we will look at that in upcoming episodes as we sort of upgrade our caravan. My caravan does have the capability of a battery, but it's all set up for AGM, and as much as I don't want to go down that road, I think I'll just pop another one in just so we can have lighting and stuff in the caravan. So it is a work in progress, the solar, and setting myself up for free camping and low cost camping, because I think that's where I'm going to start saving my money, is definitely going down that route, because fuel is just one of those static costs. The other thing is trying to cut down on my food budget. So I'm going to start looking at some low-cost meal ideas and food storage, and what you can do when you're sort of off-grid instead of always using fresh produce. Let's just see what we can do and make out of stuff that isn't you know, like some canned food. Not that we all like canned food, but surely we can make canned food taste delicious. So I'm going to try and start coming up with some sort of low-cost suggestions for cooking, etc. But I'll still carry on with my van park tours, and I'd like to try and catch up with more people that are travelling Australia. So being a solo travel is a little bit different than being with a couple. You guys can bounce off of each other. Well, I'm just doing it on my own, and all the decisions have to be made by me, and I'm also having to make the decisions for my son as well. So yeah, so basically this episode is just taking you around this van park, just some relaxing time, kayaking on the river, doing some fishing and some yabbying, and just really enjoying this week. And next week we're headed off to another destination which I have been to before, but stay tuned for that one. But we are in SA at the moment, and we'll be staying here for another 4 weeks, and then we'll be heading off to Mount Gambier. So stay tuned, and I hope that my content is helpful. And obviously if you've got any questions or anything that you'd like me to talk about, that would be really great if you could just pop a comment down below. We are coming up to 500 subscribers. I'm going to do a giveaway at 500 subscribers, and I'm also going to do a giveaway if I hit 1,000 subscribers. And upcoming video I'm going to be doing on a product called Camp Pack. And if you're not aware of Camp Pack, they make bags and stuff, like wet bags, so bags that you can use to take to the showers, etc. I'm actually going to buy another one which will be my beach bag, so stay tuned for that. And I'm not affiliated with that company, but I just really like the product and I'd love to share it with you. And we got a good deal at the Adelaide show when I purchased them. So two very, very lovely people. And I'm just going to do an individual video on that product. So that's coming up in the next couple of days, I believe. You know, like I'll do it as quickly as I can. I may have already done it. So if I have done it, go back and watch it. So yeah, I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my day and have my coffee, because I love having a coffee in the most nicest spots. So I've actually walked down to the river, and I'm just going to have my coffee, and I'm going to go back to the caravan. And I may or may not, but I think today I'm just going to do some fishing and pop the yabby pot in, see if I can get some yabbies for Toby and I. So yeah, enjoy this episode, and I hope to catch up with all you people on the road. Hello everybody, welcome to this segment of my channel on van park tours. Now we are staying at the Avoca Dell caravan park, which is situated in Murray Bridge, or just out of Murray Bridge on the Murray River. We have a beautiful view, and actually if I can zoom in there, we just got a little houseboat just going past right now. This is actually a very sort of smaller type park, but you can go fishing, yabbying. There's like a boat ramp there. At the moment it's closed, but I think kayaking and stuff, you can go in there, so we're going to pop our kayaks in. There's plenty of spots for fishing and for yabbying. This park has a little mini golf course, so we might go and pop in there shortly and have a look. But there's varying plots and spots to stay. We had a bit of an exodus this morning, so there's not a lot of people there, but a few more people coming this afternoon, so I'll show you some of the spots around. So this caravan park has a great big camp kitchen. It is very well serviced. It's only little, and it's only got like a small amount of stuff. There's a fridge, you've got a stove, you can make yourself some hamburgers and that kind of stuff. You have a few little pots and pans in here, microwave. It's all sort of basic, but you get everything that you need, so it's going to service all your needs. And it is a small little caravan park. You're not going to be fighting with hundreds of people here, so it's quite a good size for the actual caravan park itself. So there's also a little high chair there. I think this used to be another fridge, but it no longer works. I think there's actually an ironing board here. Just hang on. So yeah, there's the ironing board there. You can pull that out and do your ironing. Yeah, a lot of room in here. I don't think they probably need as much space as this, but it's quite nice. And as I said, this caravan part's kind of like what we call a very basic part, but it's got everything. But it's got everything that you need in it. So I will carry on around the park and show you everything. Also like cabins and stuff around too. Here's a couple of cabins here. There's some kind of close to us. So I'm not sure what the prices of those are. There's varying prices. So this is where the water's stored, and behind here is where the gentlemen's bathrooms are. There's a laundry and clotheslines and all that sort of stuff. As I said, it's sort of more on the basic side, but you get all your needs met. There's this little sink here where you can clean your fish and that kind of stuff. I'll just quickly show you in the laundry. It's nothing special, but it serves its purpose. So this is the laundry here. You've got 2 washing machines and a dryer. The washing machines are about $4 each. And I'll get out. I happen to just do that at that particular time. So yeah, that's where you can do your fish and that sort of stuff. There's a ramp here, so if you need wheelchair access, your reception's over there, and you can get some ice and you can get papers and that kind of stuff. So this park I think is in 3 levels, but there's a couple of caravans there which I think are permanent residents, right up the top there. And then you've got a spot over here, you can see, and that's like another spot where you can park, and we're down in the bottom area, so it's like tiered. So several levels. There's a playground up here. I'll just quickly pop in and show you that. So that's the playground just there. And there's lots of little cabins and stuff right at the back there. You can see varying prices, varying sizes. So this is the shower room in the ladies' toilet. So as I said, you know, like it is a little bit on the dated side, but it's very clean and tidy. And there's your showers, just, you know, basic run-of-the-mill shower as usual. The floors in that, they might look like dated and old and grotty on the camera, but actually it's quite clean. So they're definitely keeping it pretty clean. So, and the sinks, you know, like you look at the sinks, are lovely and clean and being looked after. So that's just one of them. So we've got 3 showers in here. And I believe there's another shower, and then there's the toilets in the other section, and you have a key to get in and have your showers. But I've showered in here and it's absolutely fine. The shower water pressure's really good. So over here too, this is in Murray Bridge, there's an RV park in the showgrounds. So you can actually park here and stay the night, so that's actually really good. I'm not sure what the costing is, but I'm sure it's just a low cost campground. So for those people who want a cheaper version of camping, I'm not sure how long your stay is, but I'll see if I can find out. So in a bowl I have put the chicken, an egg, some salt and pepper. You can put other herbs in if you want to put herbs, but my son doesn't like anything new, so I'm just going to try and be easy on it. And I've just put up a finely chopped onion, a small one. And in here I have my potato, and I've just put in a couple of dollops of butter. I'm going to mash that, and then I'm going to add it into this, and I'm going to mix it, and then I'm going to add a little bit of corn flour, and then we're going to shape them, and then we're going to coat them in some breadcrumbs. So I've now added 2 tablespoons of corn flour. I've mashed up my potato with a bit of butter. If you want to, you can add a tiny bit of milk or cream if you like, but don't make it too soggy. So sort of, you know, you want it kind of thickish. So So then you add that into this mix over here. Then mix it thoroughly in, and then you can make your little croquettes, and then you'll crumb them and they're ready to fry. Glop like this, about that much, and then you just plonk it in your breadcrumbs. You roll it around, and then you just shape it. And you can just roll it a little bit and make it into the croquette shape, and that's how you do it, and that's all you do. Very simple, very easy, doesn't take very long at all. So they're all cooked now, and I'm just going to serve them with a veggie bake. So that's a nice quick easy dinner. So I hope you enjoy it, and bon appetit. So at the river, anytime you're at the river, you've got kayaks, you can go in the water for free. So we're at the Murray River at Murray Bridge, and we're just going to have a little kayak, which is a free thing to do, so we don't have to pay any money. We're lucky we've got our kayak set up. It's a good thing if you can get a kayak set up. Ours were really cheap. We just got ours off of Marketplace, really cheap. And we've just bought some wheels and a few other things, but it came with oars and whatnot. So we're going to head off for a little bit of a paddle. And yeah, it's a real cheap thing to do while you're on the river, because where we are to this week, our budget got a little bit blown last week, so we're just going to have a real sort of cheap week, doing just mostly things that we've got on hand. Come on! This bridge is closed at the moment. It's usually open and you can go through there and kayak, but at the moment it's shut, so we have to go around. You can see over here there's all these little pumps here that pump the water to the residents that live here.
There's a gooby on your leg.
Where? Ew. There's a gooby on my leg. So this is our caravan park where we're staying. So as you can see, it's not too far from actually where we're launching the kayaks off. So we're just launching off here. Actually no, a little bit further, just around that corner there. Just launching off just around that tree. So yeah, it's nice and close, nice and easy. Good place to kayak actually, nice and easy, and really, really nice today. I could stay here for a very long time. We just found this little houseboat here called the Mary Ellen. There's a nice little spot here. Howdy! Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? How cool is that? It's just sitting there moored. They've got like all their little shack and everything there.
Is that like a houseboat?
Yeah.
Looks like it hasn't moved in years.
No, it has, but it's probably just been there while the river's been flooded. And they've got like their shack there and
That would have got right up though. It's very floated right up.
maybe.
The dock.
Yeah, maybe they've only just been able to moor it back up again.
What did they have to let it float down?
No, I don't know where they moored them all. They had to moor them somewhere, but I'm not sure where. It's pretty cool. You should ask them. Little boat coming along, little houseboat. You can hire these.
You can hire them.
Yeah, you can. Get your big head out of my filming. Someone having a houseboat little weekend away.
Oh, mummy.
Lucky them.
Do you know what I gotta show you?
What are you going to show me?